I can hardly wait to meet with that guy who is the stable genius.
Come on, man. I am very willing to let the public judge my physical and mental my physical as well as my mental fitness. Come on, man. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids, wealthy kids. Come on, man.
I mean, come on. Take a look at the record. I know a lot of weed smokers.
Come on, man.
Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds.
But I mean, come on, man.
Men, women, gay, straight, everyone deserves a shot.
You know, come on, man.
You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean?
Come on, man. Why the hell would I take a test? I am, come on, man.
A black man invented the light bulb, not a white guy named Edison. Okay?
Angry Alexander J. What does he mean? I'm fresh off of blood. I'm getting a little tired. What does he mean when he says globalist? He just screams, globalist is, globalist that, globalist, blah, 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 blah. Arr, arr, gay frogs. And, yeah, it's just lost in translation. So here I am again. Fucking globalism, man. I remember taking a class in college literally called globalization. And, yeah, I didn't even go to that class. It was easy. I think I got like a 98%. Didn't go to one class. But regardless, what does he mean by globalist?
Let me explain to you how this works. You see, the corporations finance Team America. And then Team America goes out, and the corporations sit there in their corporation buildings, and see that they're all corporation-y, and they make money.
Well, Alexander J is talking about basically multinational corporations, like fucking Walmart. They got them bitches in a bunch of countries, McDonald's, right? Those motherfuckers, along with NGOs, which non-government organizations, so like charities and shit and foundations that are basically tax-free, and then politicians across the countries, multiple countries, they're all working together. That's what he means. That's who he's talking about when he says globalists. Basically, and globalization, I don't want to give you no fucking history lesson, or I guess, I don't even know what you call that, social sciences. But, yeah, go on dictionary.cambridge.org. I don't know. That's damn, hella ads. It's fucking annoying. Literally, verbatim, the definition of globalist: someone who believes the economic and foreign policy should be planned in an international way. I can't read for shit. Rather than according to what is best for one's particular country. Verbatim from dictionary.cambridge.org. Isn't that a little sketchy? Isn't that a little sketchy the way they phrase that? That a little bugs me out. And that's kind of the same definition, like literally, that Alexander J gets all angry about. Well, that might be the Texas in him, though. But, yeah, because that's just saying fuck your government and what your country wants to do. You got to listen to us. And when AJ starts talking about globalists, he's talking about basically the biggest of the big corporations and foundations together, which, like, to name a couple, what is it, fucking, like, the United Nations could be considered, he calls a bunch of them globalists, because what's up when the U.S. wants to make a law fucking in Mexico? And Mexicans are like, what the fuck, you ain't from here, get out of here. You know, that's the issue he has with globalism in general, is what happens when some fucking Chinese UN representative makes a law that just fucks over Americans and makes no sense in the U.S. Right? That's what's fucked. So, yeah, when he's talking about that, that's kind of what he means. And there's like the UN's name one, the Council on Foreign Relations, which is part of the Rockefeller Foundation, which everyone knows that name, Rockefeller. Not Jay-Z, right? Isn't he the one that says that shit? I don't give a fuck. Yeah, that's just to name a couple. And then the World Economic Forum's the big guy globalists. And basically all the places I just named, quote unquote, run the world. And they want a one world government in which they control everything. Yeah. Let's say that again. One world government. Sounds nice on paper, right? Sounds real nice on paper. until those motherfuckers decide, hey, y'all drinking too much water. You can't have any water. Everyone needs to lower their water intake by 10%. What happens when there's a fucking drought? And the rule's already made, but there's only a drought in like 2 countries. They're going to give them aid, but when they give them aid, you know what that is? It's someone giving money or shit to someone else to distribute how they see fit, instead of just sending it straight to the fucking country like it should be. Or not. Or don't send it. Let them, yeah, that's the issue. It's not your choice. So, Alex Jones bugging out because if it comes to the U.S., right, we'll still have a government. We'll still have vote and shit, you know. We'll still be freaking out over race or how many dicks is allowed on one person and how young can you have both genitals. We'll continue to freak out about that for a little bit. And they're going to be over there just fucking making laws that our president and our governments have to listen to. And when they don't, what's up? I don't know. I don't give a shit. We'll see what happens. But that's what he means by globalist. I mean, and he also calls it a cults. And that sounds sketchy, but they are sketchy motherfuckers. Like, a cult isn't like, not like a cult, an occult, which I guess is just people who do rituals and shit. But, yeah, so they call them occultist members when they, like, symbolically, you know, do shit. So, what was the one thing? Bohemian Grove, when he snuck in and they were burning that fucking wooden figure of, like, a goat or some shit. Not a goat. I don't know what it was. Yeah. If you believe in the ritual or not is not the point. You have to partake in the ritual. And then you are going to be the one who's at the top running, you know, the show. You tell the people down low at the mid-level UN, mid-level, you know, the state-level politicians, what's up. Be like, we want to do this. You got to push this. Because this is what's up. Or we won't give you aid when you need it. So, yeah. And that includes everyone. Like, fucking, so think of it like this, all right? Bill Gates talks to Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg talks to governors to stop misinformation, right? Those governors then fucking, I don't know what they do. I don't think governors do shit anymore except just complain about or for the cops. Otherwise, and then they just tell you gotta fucking be vaxxed or fucking put a mask on or sit on a dildo. I don't know. Depends where you live. They do that in California? Probably somewhere. But yeah. Shit's fucked up. And it's all for their self-interest, essentially. And that's what, like, the fucking, all the OG conspiracies from back in the day, before I even knew who this man was, right? They all said that. It goes to the top, man. The man has it. Yeah. The man is no longer singular. It's like a group of, like, 20 people. Head of the World Economic Forum, allegedly. Okay. And then whatever the Council of Foreign Relations, which is Rockefeller, whatever they say kind of just slowly is implemented either federally or statewide. And I'll probably have other videos from, like, meetings. Because I have people from, like, the director of our CIA has been there. I think Obama's gone and spoken at that shit. Yeah. And they're the same thing. They're trying to, like, write the actual written laws for, if I'm not mistaken. But I always am baked, so I could definitely be really wrong here. Which is fine. I'm fucking stupid. But yeah, so Council of Foreign Relations, like, writes the laws? I don't know. They, like, write the wording of it. Which, if you look at it even deeper, you know, everyone's bitching about how these rich stay rich. They're the ones, Council of Foreign Relations, writing the tax loopholes. And they're the ones who know all the ins and outs. That's why they got the bread. Oh, gotta mention the Federal Reserve and the International Monetary Fund, IMF. You gotta be tied in with them motherfuckers too. Control inflation and money in the countries. So yeah, and like another organization that's globalist, that's turning the frogs gay, is what was it? The EU, European Union. Like, that's a good example of what, like, they want to do, right? EU has, like, monetary domain. Ooh, that's fancy. I don't even know what that really. I think I might have used that wrong. They have monetary control over Europe as a whole. So, like, my example was, I was told in Spain was, all right, Say Spain wants to keep their tomatoes and sell them to France because France is paying hella bread. The EU be like, nah. You got to sell half of that to the U.S. because they're giving us other shit that we need in Sweden. Spain's like, what the fuck? We need the bread. France is giving us so much more money. EU's like, nah. If you do that, we're going to tax your ass, sanction you. Which I don't even know what a sanction fucking means, right? That shit's always just tossed around. Sanction. Whatever. These goddamn globalists trying to turn the frogs gay and molest our children. All right, angry Alexander J. Hope I translated appropriately. And I mean, you can go in depth all day, but I guess I'm technically on the clock right now for work, so I gotta dip out.
What I have to do is I have to continue talking about the things. Come on, man. I came down here because I remember the first bumper sticker I saw. I learned that I got hairy legs that turn blonde in the sun. And the kids used to come up and reach in the pool and rub my leg down so it was straight and then watch the hair come back up again. Then I learned about kids jumping on my lap. I love kids jumping on my lap. Oh, I'm in trouble. What are we, nuts? Dead. You know, come on, man. Give me a little break here. Get a life. Taking cocaine or not? What do you think? Huh? Come on, man. Black, white, all colors, all backgrounds. But I mean, come on, man. Men, women, gay, straight. Everyone deserves a shot. You know, come on, man. You know the thing. You know what I mean? You know the thing. You know what I mean? Come on, man. You have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump.